Okay, please let me use this headset. I think working. All right, good evening, my friends and followers on this social media platform. My friends and followers on this social media platform, Facebook. This one is enough, right? Today being my first time, I think, to make a live video to address some issues, most especially to IPOB, the many charlatans of IPOB, who has decided to continuously attack the person of Alhaji Dokubo Asari on social media. And also to address Magnus Oraka. And I want you to know, Mr. Magnus, that one who chases a rabbit must not be distracted by the little grasses that tends to obstruct its target. To the IPOB followers, first of all, my name is Christian Wosu. Your leadership, they know me very well. And as one of the founding members of IPOB, before I disengaged from the gross negative happenings in the IPOB, and I think it is high time we begin to address our people. Countless of times I have watched videos on social media where IPOB charlatans, Facebook warriors, comes on social media instead of bringing our people together, and then they are causing more damage to the fragile relationship that we have deepened with our other clans of Biafrans who are stakeholders in the Project Biafra or in the nation of Biafra. It is high time we must understand that togetherness is the only key to restore Biafra. And I want to tell us, put it on record, no group, I repeat, no individual group has what it takes to restore Biafra, or no ethnic clan as a component tribe of Biafra has what it takes to restore Biafra. Because if we try it, be it Niger Delta Republic, be it Igbo Republic, or as the case may be, you all will be swallowed by the Fulani machines and their foreign conspirators. I want us to understand something also. As much as the riverine area is concerned, or the coastal land of Biafra, Asari Dokubo is a big stakeholder that we must understand. He has a strong role to play in restoration of Biafra. And he has been doing that. There is no gainsaying to say that if our people from the coastal region jettison this cause, which we have been bringing them in, and majority of them have aligned themselves to this cause, and IPOB, the very few members of IPOB that is not speaking, it seems IPOB is Igbo, and that is what it is. The very few members of IPOB who has taken it upon themselves to frustrate the cause in disguise that they are pursuing freedom, which I perceive and I see to be division they are pursuing. Not quite long ago, Magnus Oraka complained bitterly of what he has been meted through by the IPOB charlatans. And this is a message to Nnamdi Kanu. You know me very well. I'm not new to you. You know me very, very well. It is high time you call your followers to order. IPOB has no followership more than 1 million of Biafrans. And Biafra has over 70 million of us. There is no way you tell us 1 million people or thereabout will decide the fate of over 70 million people. It is not possible. And no single individual can call shots as far as Biafra is concerned. I make it clear. No single individual can call the shots as far as Biafra is concerned. Therefore, we must understand the necessity it is of utmost importance to work as a team. Every Biafran counts, every Biafran matters. This morning, this afternoon rather, I just went through Asari Dokubo's page. I saw the many posts regarding some of our people discrediting the region called Niger Delta region as it seems today. Yes, Niger Delta region, as they call it today, or even South-South, we must come to embrace it. If our people so wish that they be addressed in that form, so be it. But we all know we are one people. We all know we are one people. And secondly, the word Biafra, it is not also what it seems to be. Niger Delta Republic was launched in 1966 before Biafra 1967 by Adakaboro, Isaac. So there is nothing we must say that will clean away Niger Delta, except, of course, if we so agree to call the nation we are fighting for Biafra, which is subject to referendum. So, but I believe every right-thinking person from that old distant region must understand the necessity to call it Biafra due to so much blood millions of our people have sacrificed their lives for on that name. And I want to add here, attacking Asari Dokubo constantly would not deter him to pursue what he's pursuing as far as Biafra National Council is concerned. He has come out fully for the cause of Biafra, and that must continue. IPOB, I understand Nnamdi Kanu, I know how you operate. You send in your charlatans, your cyber army, so to say, to begin to attack him because you know maybe if you try your best, he might be angry and jettison the cause. It is not possible. Dokubo can never jettison this cause, I can assure you that, in confidence. So the attempt that your group members have been doing, even you, personally, must stop. It must stop. If we all call ourselves a liberator, fighting for liberation of our people, the idea of some of us mentioning Alhaji is a Muslim, he should go to the north. What makes us think that Biafra is a Christian country or a Christian state? I can tell us Biafra is not a Christian state either. So we must respect ourselves and respect our ways of life, culture, and how whatever religion we so wish to practice, provided it is not against the secularity of the country or the nation we are trying to restore, Biafra. Be you a Muslim, be you a Christian, be you an Orthodox worshipper, Hindu, Buddhist, etc. You have that freedom and liberty to worship whatever you so wish. Nobody will come on air or on social media and bamboozle you because you worship what you choose to worship. And Biafra either is not a Christian nation. Anybody who is arrogating such or trying to make such conjecture that Biafra is a Christian nation, that person is daydreaming. When the time comes, we'll define it. And whoever, being a freedom fighter, you claim you are a freedom fighter, you bring religious politics into what you are doing, then that's the beginning of your failure. I know some Muslims who are better off than Christians. I know some Buddhists who are better off than Christians. We must understand that unity of purpose, which we are pursuing, is the only key to what we are pursuing. And we must take note to my brothers from the coastal region. IPOB does not represent Igbo people. IPOB does not speak for the Igbo nation. So do not hold their words or their negative attitudes to account. It's a very few persons whom has been misled, thinking that they own what, they decide what happens in Igbo land. It is not possible, and it is not true. We, by nature, we are Republicans, and we follow ourselves, we deal with ourselves the way we so wish. When the time comes, we'll define IPOB also. And there are many negative influences they've done, instigated our youths. The attitude of insulting elders must stop. It is not in the place or position of Nnamdi Kanu to arrogate powers to himself to decide who he insults at will or not. Igbo is not trained. Our ways of life is not that way. We respect elders, no matter when elder is wrong, no matter how wrong the elder is. It takes an elder to correct an elder. How then do somebody speak from whatever hideout and begin to cause confusion within the component clans of Biafra? This must stop. We must begin to respect one another. We must begin to respect the component clans of Biafra, because we are all stakeholders, equal stakeholders, I mean. Nobody is bigger or greater than the other. Nobody has what it takes, or the monopoly of knowledge, what it takes to restore Biafra. You know this, you don't know the other. Even when you know it all, without the support of your people, you cannot do anything. You cannot do anything, you cannot achieve anything. I appeal to our brothers from the coastal line region. Please. I appeal again. Please. IPOB does not speak for the Igbo people, because it seems IPOB is Igbo, and that is what it is. It's an Igbo group agitating for Biafra in their own kind, without a roadmap. Ask the many followers that are singing praises of their demigod. What is your roadmap to restore Biafra? Nothing. Only one man knows it all. I know two. I only give her two, according to his words. I only give her 2 plans. I have one at heart. What plan do you know? What do you know? What do you know that you have at heart? I can remember when IPOB started. When we started IPOB, 2012. Most of you we are not there. Most of you charlatans today singing praises of the idiots resident in the United Kingdom. You are not there. You don't know what underpins IPOB. It is high time we call ourselves to order. It is high time we respect ourselves. Nobody has the monopoly, I say it. Be you the Niger Delta, you Ijos alone cannot do it. Urobo cannot do it alone. Neither the Bibio, neither the Igbos. It is high time we must understand and come together as a people. The Fulani people are laughing at you all, laughing at us as it seems today. Oh, they've started fighting themselves. I thought they are coming together. Can't we think? Do you think there's any tribe today that can rise up without the other as far as Biafra is concerned and get freedom? They'll swallow you like chicken. How chicken swallows earthworm. You all must understand. We must understand that it is collective effort and unity of purpose that gives us strength, the enablement, the capacity to restore Biafra. And I want to sound you today, if we don't know, if we lose the cause today, this generation, you see this generation, if this generation refuses to restore Biafra, it is finished for us. Is it our children that we are in diasporas giving birth to? Oh, almost all Biafrans are out of that contraption called Nigeria. Is it the children we are giving birth to in diaspora who are seeing a better life, somewhat life, that will come back to the damnation of a geographical space called Nigeria to come and fight for their freedom? So if we miss it this time, we have all missed it. And our generation will forever, I repeat, forever remain in slavery in perpetuity. Every one of us must sit up Leave culture as it is. Leave people's culture as it is. Whatever ways they practice, provided it is not harmful against the other, so be it. It must be embraced. And for my Niger Delta brothers, those who are having that perceived, what's it called, idea that Igbos will dominate, it is not true. Igbos can never dominate anybody. It is not true. Our people from the coastal region, they are not stupid idiots. Our people from the hinterland are not stupid idiots. We are all wise men, wise people. As we speak or call for Biafra freedom today, there is utmost importance, a serious importance, that will have a charter of relationship that will spell out everything as far as how the government of the Biafra will be when restored. It will be well spelled out, including self-determination. But let's leave the hands of these outside jihadists, these Fulani oligarchies and their conspirators, foreign conspirators. That is the first thing we must embark on. We must understand that that is the only way out. If we don't spell it out, A, B, C to Z, all that is required, ways of life, types of government, etc., even the sharing of the common patrimony, it must be well spelled out, defined as a charter of relationship before we can come together and restore Biafra. No man must bamboozle you. No man should bamboozle you. The idea of relegating people's tribe and calling them all Igbo must stop. Ibibio Ibonta. Who told you Ibibio is Ibonta? What nonsense is that? Ibibio is nucleus on its own. It is Ibibio. Everybody must not be affiliated to Igbo. If our brothers from the Igbo-speaking Biafrans, so that call themselves Anyoma today, Anyoma is a clan. Just like you have the Okigwe. Will an Okigwe man come out now and say he's not an Igbo? Anyoma is an Igbo man. But if they so wish to say they are not Igbo, they are Anyomas, let's accept them that way. Provided we come to the table and sit and negotiate as a people what we really want. We must come to the table and negotiate as a people. If I don't wish to call myself Nwosu as I am today, and I say my name is something else, does that stop me not to be who I am to my family? But when it comes to the issue of the family, then we must put individualities aside and reconcile ways of lives and discuss as a people on a common table. Certainly we can do that. Certainly we can do that. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. And those of you, IPOB, putting your mouth into Edo State, Benin precisely, insulting their traditional kings, also Oba also, you must be very careful. Though Benin people by tribe are not part of Biafra originally, but Biafra is open for anybody. They so wish tomorrow to decide to join Biafra. Biafra will welcome them, provided we have same ideology to make the country secular and pursue the betterment of our individual races. It will be a welcome idea. You delving into what is not your business, and you claim you are fighting for freedom. You are claiming you are fighting for liberation. Don't you know that the Beninese can be of help even when they are not part of Biafra tomorrow? Don't you know they can be of help if they are not part of Biafra tomorrow? If you create all this enmity, do you think you can fight it? Do you have what it takes? Alone. Enough is enough. All we are doing today is to reunite, deepen the nexus, the relationship that was soured between our brothers, the hinterland and the coastal land, which the Hausa Fulani sold to them. As we try to salvage it, no single individual or people should come and spoil what we have done. As they are coming out in their numbers today to align themselves to this struggle, we must encourage everyone. You can't be fighting for liberation at the same time using your hand to destroy all that we have done. Every group has its uniqueness. Every group has its own uniqueness. And IPOB today thinking that they have more followership, it is not true. I'm neck deep inside as a founding father member of IPOB. Ask your leader, Nnamdi Kanu, he knows me very well. Before then, the others came, Clifford Irwanya, Omemi and others. I have been there neck deep as founding father of the IPOB. And many of you today, junketing up and down. Social media warriors. I have been there years without prevarication. Years contributed so much. Financially, morally, otherwise, legwork and etc. Which you cannot dream of to do. If you so wish to come on my platform here and insult me, you can go and ask. My name is Christian Nwosu. Enough is enough, I repeat. An assault to Asari Dokubo is an assault to my person and to Biafran's sensibility at large. As much as you charlatans come, IPOB charlatans, it is not Igbos. When you generalize it Igbos, it looks as if it is Igbos doing it. It is not. The very few, micro few individuals of IPOB who thinks their strength is on the keyboard because you can recharge, subscribe 100 Naira's internet, and then you decide to write rubbish. When Newton's law comes to play, every action must have equal and opposite reactions. Every action must have equal and opposite reactions. Every one of us must sit up this time. Ijo is not your enemy. Urobo is not your enemy. Ishekiri is not your enemy. Ibibi, Anang, Efik. Name them. They are not your enemy. We are one single people. Yes, ideologies might differ. Understanding might differ. But it is something that warrants us to sit on a table and discuss as a people. And as I maintain it, every group who has no thoughts, as IBNC is doing today, Biafra National Council, headed by Alhaji Dokubo, to formulate charter of relationship for all component clans of Biafra, that you've not started. Speak on the radio, junket up and down. You won't do anything. You won't go anywhere. You end up on the social media. This is the gospel truth. I appeal once more to our coastal brothers. You are more Biafran than the Igbos. I can tell you that. Yes, Igbo might be majority in population, in size. I cite an example for you. You are the senior. Take for example, if a child in a family, two brothers, a senior and a younger decides to have lesser children, lesser numbers of children, and the younger decides to breed everywhere. Does that family does it make that senior not to remain the senior they are, or he is? That is what the coastal lands is. Biafra is more of you than even the Igbos. Do not leave it for them. I'm an Igbo man, yes, but do not leave for Igbos. They've messed up so much. It is high time you come out, try it your own self, and then let's follow you. Just as Asari Dokubo is doing at the forefront now with Biafra National Council. And I support Biafra National Council in totality. It is a coalition of over 15 groups that has undersigned under its platform to pursue collectively the interests and purposes of Biafra freedom. If anyone thinks there will be a hindrance by way of trying to discourage Asari by attacking him constantly on social media, you have to think back. Go and sleep and think again. Asari has come out for this struggle. He has come out for this struggle. And I'm 100% behind him. I will support him. After all, Igbos have tried it for so many years. What is the outcome? From 1999, Chief Raf was recruited to date. What has happened? What is the result? Igbos, nothing to show for it. Let's allow Asari to do the one he's doing now with Biafra National Council. Let's give them that platform, that chance to thrive also. And give them the 100% support. And see if we not get Biafra. And see if we not get Biafra. Enough is enough. An attack to Asari continuously is an attack to Biafran people. I will not take it. It's an insult on our persons. You cannot sit in your comfort of your homes and use your keyboard to type nonsense and destroy the little relationship we've tried to reinvigorate amongst our people. I never wanted to address Max D somebody, the Benin guy that has, what's he called again, wounded civilian. I never wanted to address you. It's to give you cheap popularity. Yes, I understand how offended you are by the IPOB charlatans. But you using the word Inyamiri, you must desist from that. We will not take that from you either. The same nonsense the Fulani is concocted. We will not take that from you either. And as if I ask you, MacD, the wounded civilian conveyor, if I ask you what Inyamiri means, you don't know. And you come in to distract our people, calling for whatever new republic you are calling for. You must be careful. This is an eternal problem. Benin people is not part of Biafra, apart excluding our brother from the Edo, Ibanke clan of Igbo. But if Benin so wish to join Biafra, you are welcome. There must be a defined relationship that will see every one of us as a component, equal stakeholder in the Project Biafra. Everybody is welcome. Please, enough, a word is enough for the wise. A word is enough for the wise, especially to IPOB and its charlatans members. If you wish you are calling for Biafra, IPOB alone cannot restore Biafra. You've done it since 2012 to date. What has been the profit other than conscientizing our people? I don't want to dwell on IPOB. It is unique in its own. But certain things, most things are not right with IPOB either. So do not think you will know it all, you have it all, or you can do it all. You cannot. I appeal again. We must tread with caution. Every Biafran must tread with caution. When you lose your mouth, if you are a loquacious fellow, you must chew your tongue before you speak. As far as it concerns what belongs to us, collectively. You must chew your tongue before you speak. The time has come for us to unite. The time has come for us to come together. And to Magnus, my brother, Magnus Oraka, I want to address you also. You must understand the time we are in. It is not the time to junkate up and down. It is not the time to create factions. I'm not saying you should go back to IPOB, no. You can be on your own platform and be talking for Biafra, not to deviate and say, now let's start war. It makes caricature of your person, as it makes you more childish than even the charlatans attacking you on social media. What is let's start war? A war with your own clan, with your own kin and kids? What sort of nonsense is that? No matter how bitter you are, you must swallow it to an extent and desist from distracting our people. We are not going to war with our brothers. We are one people. We have a common enemy, which is the Fulani. These are the people who must channel all our efforts to engage with, be it in battle or otherwise. The time we are in is not the time for segregation or to begin to dismantle what we built. Hausa Fulani, they are everywhere in Biafra land. Be it in Yoruba land, be it in back of the land, forest or in Igbo land, even on the streets of Igbo land. Even, what have you done? That is our common enemy. And we must begin to champion ourselves and fight these people. That's what we should be thinking now. Not causing fights up and down. Magnus Oraka, I beg you as a big brother, please, jettison that route. It's not the correct and good route. No matter how offended, it is not just you, they've attacked me also. I've taken more attacks, more injury than you. But I can't just come out and say, let's fight, let's war. War with your brother. And the enemies are by the corner already, with arms and ammunition, waiting to strike. I appeal to you, sir, Mr. Magnus Oraka. Jettison that route. It is not the right route and correct route. Please, join forth what we are doing, even in your private or personal capacity. Keep speaking for Biafra with your platform, even when you don't want to join any other groups. I'm not saying you should go back to IPOB, no. I know you were never a member. I think you were only a sympathizer of their group. But please, follow what I've just advised. It will be the best for us as a people. Delta State, where you come from, Mr. Magnus, you hear. If you don't see, you hear what has been happening. How Fulanis ravage our lands from the Delta side. Is it this time that we'll begin to talk of division or let's war your brother? You coming on social media to do that, it doesn't speak well of your personality. Please, big brother, I call you, see reasons to my word. And to our brother, Alhaji Dokubo Asari, no matter how offended you are an elder and a big stakeholder as far as Biafra is concerned. Do not reply these charlatans anymore. When you make your post, allow it sail. Giving them that audience by replying them makes them feel glorified. Please. I remember my word on telephone to you the other time. Please, sir. Let it be. They are still your brothers, no matter how difficult it is. I know it cannot deter you from what you have been pursuing for Biafra under Biafra National Council. We are seeing it. All your effort is not going down. It's not going down the drain. It's yielding fruits. We are seeing it. In conclusion, every one of us must begin to accord each other, every stakeholders, that same respect. Even when they are few, if you think, and there's nothing like minority in Biafra. Even when they are few in numbers, it will be equal representation, same equal stakes. And I appeal to Biafra National Council. I think that's the only formidable coalition group I can see talking for Biafra. Every other ones are making noise. That's the truth. When it's time to call a spade a spade, and a fork a fork. I appeal to Biafra National Council leadership. I understand it's a coalition of groups, over 14 or 15 groups. Please, look into what I've just said. Biafra National Council must lead by drafting a charter of relationship that will be presented to every component clans, tribes of Biafra to study. And then they'll make their recommendations. No matter how difficult the work is, it is doable. By so doing, we will have a well spelled out understanding between all clans. That if you say, we'll take for example, we are going to have a central government, then everybody will agree or not. And then define what it will look like. That's the only way we'll begin to talk for Biafra. If you like John Kent anywhere, speak on radio, speak on television, anything you do, it will be tantamount to failure. Until you do this and then carry everybody together, then you know the results will yield fruit. Those of us who have joined my live stream today, this is my first time of doing this, and I'm not used to coming online. I write better than coming online to make videos. But it is pertinent today, very important today, that I make this video, so that those IPOB charlatans and their leadership must desist from this attitude. You can't be championing for liberation and then causing more damage, as you claim. Enough, a word is enough for the wise. United we shall stand. Divided, let's remember 1967. Division cost us over 80% of what happened that made that war not to progress more than what it is. What did it amount to? Failure. This time we must put our acts together because the time is now. We must come together. It's a must. If not, every tribe will be taken like a beer that is being drunk from with a straw. So just sip you like tea. We must come together. That's the only way. We must. It is a must. Come together. And anybody propagating division must be called to question. If you think you are untouchable wherever you find yourself on this world, planet Earth, we can reach you. That's the truth. We can reach you. I can assure you we can reach you. Those of you in the IPOB, you know me very well. If I set out to do whatever, I will do it. I can reach you anywhere. Be you in London, be you in the America. I will reach you if I so wish. I don't ask God for that enablement because He has given me that enablement. I have the capacity to do it. Every action, a day will come, will have equal and opposite reaction. That's Newton's third law of motion. Let's make A's as it still shine before the night falls. Thank you once more to those who have spoken with. I believe with your consciences, you will understand the need. I've not come to this platform to insult or to derogate any group or any platform or individual. But it's a call to caution. We must retrace our step and understand the time we are in. The dire time that the Hausa Fulanis have already ransacked our place. It is not the time for segregation. Neither it is the time to begin to cast aspersion on one another. Unitedly, we shall succeed. If you champion division, then you have yourself to blame. Thank you as you've joined this program today. Maybe I think I will take my time and be coming on air often to address on many issues that is happening. Thank you and God bless you. And those of you who will come to this platform and continue to rant insult, I have thick skin. Your insult stops on social media. If you see me on the road, engage me, and then we'll know who is a man. It is well. God bless you all. United Biafra, freedom we shall get. Thank you and God bless you.